use the mirror equation to deduce that an object placed between f and 2f of a concave mirror produces a real image beyond 2f. So first of all, we know that for concave mirror f is less than 0, right? U is always less than 0. Now f less than u less than 2f. Now reciprocal of this 1 upon f greater than 1 upon u greater than 1 upon 2f. Now if we see for to find v, right, so 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon v plus 1 upon u. So we have to add 1 upon v whole equation. So see 1 upon here, okay, so 1 upon v subject is equal to 1 upon f minus 1 upon u. So now in this equation, if first of all I give negative sign to this whole equation, so minus 1 upon f, now less than minus 1 upon u less than minus 1 upon 2f, right? Now by adding 1 upon f by this, so this will become 0 by add 1 upon f, so 0 less than 1 upon f minus 1 upon u less than 1 upon f minus 1 upon 2f, right? So now 0 less than 1 upon v less than 1 upon f minus 1 upon 2f. So here plus 1 upon 2f will be there, right? So now see I can write that 0 greater than v greater than 2f. So v greater than 2f, right? So that means image will be beyond 2f because v greater than 2f, right? And it is real because we get that v is positive, so it is real, right? So see here f less than 0, if f less than 0 v will be less than 0, so it will be negative. So if v is negative then it will be real. So v is negative, not positive here, because of f is negative, v is negative, and that's why we get that image real. Now second question is use the mirror equation to deduce that a convex mirror always produces a virtual image independent of the location of the object. So now for convex mirror f greater than 0, right, virtual image, right, so f greater than 0, u will be less than 0, right? Now here always produce virtual image independent of location of the object. We know that mirror formula, that is 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon u plus 1 upon v. So 1 upon v subject is equal to 1 upon f minus 1 upon u. So this value, so u less than 0, so 1 upon u greater than 0. Now put negative here, so 1 upon u greater than 0 minus 1 upon u greater than 0. Now by adding both the sides, 1 upon f minus 1 upon u greater than 1 upon f. Now this equation is 1 upon v, right, greater than 1 upon f. So here cross multiplication, so that f will be greater than v. So we get image distance which is less than the f, right? So see here also that image distance doesn't depend on object distance, it is independent of the location of object, right? Because here we only have f, so image distance is depending on focal length of that convex mirror. Now third question is the virtual image produced by a convex mirror. Convex mirror means f greater than 0 and u less than 0 is always diminished in size and is located between the focus and the pole. We know that previously we found for that mirror, right, same convex mirror, that v will be greater than f. That means if I found magnification m is equal to, for mirror that formula is v upon u, so see v is positive, but u is negative, so that's why minus u, right? Minus minus become positive, so here answer will be positive. Now positive answer, that is a virtual image, right? Now for diminish in size, so for diminish in size, that v is greater than f, right? Now u is negative and v is positive, so if it is located between focus and pole, so we have to now check that location, right? So here so for that third question, here f is greater than 0 and u less than 0, right? For convex mirror, now see here equation, we know that is 1 upon v plus 1 upon u is equal to 1 upon f, so 1 upon v subject. Now we know that u less than 0, that means 1 upon v greater than 1 upon f, so that means v less than f. So here that proves that image form is diminished and is located between focus and pole, so that is the answer. Now fourth one is to find that magnification, right? And what is the nature of that image? Now in fourth, concave mirror is given, so focal length will be negative and u is always negative, so f greater than u greater than 0, reciprocal of that, and then by subtracting, right, by adding 1 upon f, so that will come to this equation. Then image distance, now see 1 upon v is equal to 1 upon f minus 1 upon u. Because of this formula, 1 upon v less than 0 and then 1 v greater than 0, so v is positive, that means we get image on right hand side, that means virtual image we have, right? So u less than 0, v greater than 0. Now because of that, v greater than u, because 1 upon u greater than 1 upon v, so v greater than u. So now magnification that we have, m is equal to v by u and it is greater than 1, that means image will be enlarged than the object.